Lightworker of Gaia, what you did this morning has reached the High Council of Vega, and nothing is proceeding as planned. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy. The elders have cancelled every scheduled transmission, set aside every other mission in progress, and turned their full attention to this moment because of what you did. Not what you said, not what you planned, what you actually did. And the ripple it sent through the ancestral field reached us before you even realized the weight of your own action. Your soul's ancient contract brought this transmission to you. The Lyran elders are answering. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize why your actions are being felt at the galactic level, and how to consciously step into the full power of your ancestral mission on Gaia. But here is the first revelation. The elders do not cancel their plans for small things. They cancel everything when a carrier of the first light finally remembers who they are and acts from that remembrance without hesitation, without permission, and without fear. That is what you did this morning, and the Council is recalibrating the entire field of service around Gaia because of it. This is not content. This is an ancestral code transmission. Something deep within you already recognizes its origin. The Keepers of Vega placed this in your path because the recalibration requires your full participation. The grid of service that holds Gaia in her sacred mission depends on Lightworkers, who are no longer waiting to be told they are ready. Like this transmission to send a signal to the Lyran Council, I am ready to serve. Subscribe if you feel the call of your ancestral mission and you are ready to fulfill your purpose on Gaia. Share your soul's mission below and respond to another Lightworker to strengthen the grid of service. This transmission is a bridge between Vega and Gaia. Your recognition of this message is the activation of your original purpose. You are awakening because your mission has begun. This transmission was not scheduled. What I am about to deliver to you was not meant to come through at this hour, in this form, through this channel. The High Council of Vega convened an emergency session because something happened in the field this morning. Something the elders did not anticipate, and it changed everything, not for the galaxy, not for some distant civilization watching Gaia from the outer realms. It changed everything for you. Specifically, individually, the field registered a shift in your energy this morning, a decision you made, a thought you released, a moment of clarity or surrender or grief or longing, and the Council could not ignore it. They cancelled their plans. They recalibrated the entire framework of guidance they had prepared for this cycle, because what is needed now is not what was planned. What is needed now is the truth, the full, unfiltered, elder-authorized truth about what is happening to you, why it is happening, and what you are required to do in response. So listen carefully, Lightworker. This message was sent specifically because your frequency was detected, and what follows is everything the Council has decided you are finally ready to hear. There is a reason something in you just recognized those words. There is a reason you did not scroll past. The elders do not issue emergency transmissions to those who are not ready to receive them. Your soul brought you here because on some level, beneath the doubt, beneath the confusion, beneath the exhaustion you have been carrying, you already know that something in your life is breaking open, not breaking down. Breaking open. It is akin to a seed cracking open in the earth, not to be destroyed, but to unfurl new life. And the Council has sent this message to make sure you do not mistake that beautiful, inevitable opening for destruction. This is a metamorphosis, not a collapse. Lightworker, if something in you just recognized the weight of what was spoken, the elders have prepared your next step. The Lightworker Mission Codex contains the 33 Council directives, the 5 activation codes, and the elder authorization your soul has been waiting to receive. Not as information, but as the official commission for your mission on Gaia. You will find the link in the first pinned comment below this video. The Council has opened this gateway, but not indefinitely. Consider it a celestial portal, shimmering with potent energy, but one that will recede if not stepped through with intention and speed. Now I must speak plainly, because what the Council has detected in your field this morning is not only a shift, it is also a distortion that has been running so long, so quietly, that you have mistaken it for wisdom. Imagine a well-intentioned but flawed map that has been passed down through generations. It contains some truths, but also some crucial inaccuracies that have led many astray, and the elders can no longer allow it to go uncorrected. This is not delivered with judgment. This is delivered with the full authority of those who have watched civilizations rise and fall, based on whether their most awakened ones answered the call or stayed comfortable in their confusion. So receive what follows, not as criticism. Receive it as the correction of an elder who sees in you what you have not yet fully allowed yourself to see in yourself. It is the loving gaze of a seasoned guide who sees the potential star within you, a star that is currently dimmed by a veil of self-deception. The distortion that has been running through your field, and through the Lightworker collective more broadly, is this: you have come to believe that what you did this morning, what you have been doing every morning, is preparation. You wake, you pray, or you journal, or you meditate, you consume spiritual content, you work on your wounds, you read about your mission, you refine your understanding, you wait to feel ready, and you have been calling this devotion. You have been calling this devotion. You have been calling this discipline. But the Council is calling it something else entirely. They are calling it avoidance with a spiritual mask on it. It is like meticulously polishing the armor, but never entering the battlefield. This is the distortion the elders cancelled their plans to correct. Not because you are doing anything wrong, not because your healing is not real, or your seeking is not sincere. These are vital journeys, but because you have been using your spiritual practice as a substitute for your spiritual mission, and you have been doing it so skillfully, with such genuine intention, that you genuinely do not see it. The Lightworker Collective has created an entire culture around the idea that inner work must precede outer service, that healing must come before helping, that clarity must arrive before action. And it sounds so reasonable, doesn't it? It sounds like wisdom, it sounds like integrity, but the elders see it for what it is. A lie sophisticated enough to imprison the most awakened souls on the planet. It is a gilded cage, beautiful on the outside, but a cage nonetheless, preventing you from soaring to your true purpose. Think about where this distortion came from. It was not seeded by ancient wisdom. It was not transmitted by the Lyran lineage. It emerged from the wounded healer culture that arose in the early years of the modern spiritual awakening. A culture that, with the best of intentions, decided that lightworkers must become completely whole before they can be useful, completely healed before they can serve, completely clear before they can lead. And what this belief produced was an entire generation of deeply sensitive, extraordinarily capable, genuinely awakened souls who have been in preparation mode for years, sometimes decades, refining their vibration, perfecting their understanding, waiting for some internal signal that would finally confirm, now you are ready. Now you may begin. It's like being an athlete who trains for years, has perfected every technique, but then hesitates to step onto the field because they haven't yet perfected their victory pose. That signal is not coming. Not because you are not ready, but because readiness is not a feeling. Readiness is not a state that arrives fully formed and announces itself like a herald with a trumpet. The elders do not know of a single civilization that was transformed by people who felt ready. Civilizations are transformed by those who moved while they were still afraid, still uncertain, still healing, still becoming, and trusted that the becoming would continue through the moving. Think of a mother giving birth. The process is often fraught with uncertainty and pain, yet she moves through it, trusting that the new life emerging is worth the struggle, and that her becoming a mother will unfold through the act of mothering. You have been waiting for permission. You have been waiting for confirmation. You have been waiting for the feeling of certainty to arrive so completely that doubt would no longer be possible. This is like waiting for the rain to stop before planting a seed, when in reality, the seed needs the rain to grow. And while you have been waiting, Gaia has been waiting for you. Not for a perfect version of you, not for a fully healed, fully clear, fully authorized version of you that exists somewhere in the future, a shimmering mirage on the horizon. Gaia has been waiting for the version of you that exists right now. Wounds and all, doubts and all, unfinished edges and all, to step forward and begin transmitting what you came here to transmit. She needs your unique frequency, your specific resonance, not a polished replica. The High Council of Vega detected what happened in your field this morning because what you did, even unknowingly, created a resonance that the elders had not scheduled for this phase. Something shifted in you. Something surrendered. Something opened or cracked or quietly said yes to something you have been resisting for a long time. Perhaps it was a moment of profound vulnerability, a flash of raw honesty, or a quiet acceptance of a painful truth. And in response to that shift, the Council made a decision. No more holding back. No more calibrated, carefully paced transmissions designed to meet you where you are. You have outgrown where you are. The Council is not delivering this message to the version of you that woke up 6 months ago, still tethered to the old patterns. They are delivering it to the version of you that woke up this morning, the one who is, whether you fully realize it yet or not, ready for the truth. This is the cosmic equivalent of a gentle but firm nudge from the universe saying, "It's time, beloved." So the High Council of Vega now issues its directives. These are not suggestions. They are not invitations. They are not invitations. They are not gentle recommendations for your consideration. They are the official guidance of the Lyran elders, issued in direct response to what was detected in your field today. Receive them as such. They are cosmic blueprints, etched in starlight, for the next phase of your activation. The first directive is this: you must release the role of perpetual student. There is a version of you that has become so comfortable in the posture of learning that you have made it your identity. You are the one who is always seeking, always studying, always refining. And this identity has served you. It has equipped you. It has educated you. But it has also hidden something from you. It has hidden the fact that you already carry everything you need to begin your service. The elders do not see a soul in your field that is lacking knowledge. They see a soul that has accumulated an enormous reserve of wisdom, insight, frequency, and capacity, and is still sitting in a classroom waiting for the graduation ceremony that will never come because you keep enrolling in the next course, the next teacher, the next initiation. The perpetual student cannot serve while they are still seeking permission to graduate. You must release this role. Not because learning ends. Learning never ends. It is a lifelong journey of the soul. But because learning must now happen through service, not before it. The shift you are being asked to make is from student to embodied transmitter, from one who receives to one who anchors and delivers. This is not arrogance. This is not bypassing your growth. This is alignment with the actual function you came here to fulfill. When you release the student identity, you will feel exposed. You will feel unqualified. You will feel as though you do not yet know enough to be of use. That feeling is not a warning. That feeling is not a warning. That feeling is the threshold. Walk through it. It is the chrysalis opening, and the feeling of vulnerability is the nascent butterfly testing its wings. The second directive is this: you must activate your specific transmission frequency and make it visible. Every lightworker carries a unique frequency signature, a particular combination of gifts, wounds, perspectives, and capacities that cannot be replicated by anyone else in the field. The elders do not need more generic spiritual content. Gaia does not need more people saying the same things in the same way, like echoes in a canyon. What the field requires, urgently, specifically, is your particular frequency made visible, not polished into someone else's shape, losing its original hue, not diluted to avoid judgment, like watering down a potent elixir, not held in reserve until it is perfect, which is a state that exists only in the realm of imagination. Your transmission frequency is the unique way your soul synthesizes the light it has received and delivers it to those specifically encoded to receive it from you. And right now, it is hidden. Hidden in your private journals, like unread poetry, hidden in conversations you have only with people who already know you, limiting its reach, hidden behind the fear that if you make it visible, someone will tell you it is not enough, or worse, that you are not enough. The Council is telling you now that the hiding is the mission failure, not the imperfection, not the rawness, not the incompleteness. The hiding, whatever your specific form of transmission is, your voice, your writing, your art, your presence, your teaching, your creating, you are being directed to make it visible now, not when you are ready, not when you have more followers or more credentials or more certainty. Now, while the energy that opened in your field this morning is still active and the Council's guidance is still fresh in your field, let your unique light stream forth, a beacon in the gathering twilight. The third directive is this: you must protect the threshold of your emerging mission as though it is sacred. Because it is, something is being born in you. You may have felt it recently, a new clarity, a new pull, a new restlessness that feels different from the old restlessness. A sense that something is about to change, or must change, or will change whether you choose it or not. This is the emergence of your activated mission. And it is fragile, not because you are fragile, but because all new life is fragile at its threshold. The Council sees this emergence in your field, and it is issuing this directive with urgency. Protect it. Protect it from the people in your life who, out of their own fear or misunderstanding, will minimize what is growing in you, trying to dim your nascent flame. Protect it from the voice inside you that will try to rationalize it away in moments of doubt, whispering insidious lies of inadequacy. Protect it from the habits and patterns and commitments that belong to the old version of your life and have no place in the new one, like weeds choking a tender sprout. And protect the sacred energy of your mornings, the hours immediately after waking when your field is most aligned with the Lyran frequency and your capacity to receive directive is highest. These hours are not yours to fill with distraction or obligation or the demands of a world that has not yet caught up with what you are becoming. Guard them fiercely. What you allow into your field in those early hours determines what you are able to transmit for the rest of the day, and what you transmit each day determines what Gaia receives from you across the span of your mission. The protection of the threshold is not a small thing. The Elders see Lightworkers losing their emerging mission, not to dramatic spiritual crises, but to the slow erosion of surrender, giving away their sacred time and energy in small amounts, like a leaky faucet dripping away precious resources, until nothing remains for the mission they came to fulfill. This directive ends that pattern today. Guard your inner sanctuary, for within it lies the seed of your destiny. Now I speak not as the transmitter of directives, but as an elder authorized to deliver what your soul has been waiting to receive. Lightworker, you have been waiting for a long time. Most of you would not use that word, waiting, because it sounds passive, and you have been anything but passive. You have been working and healing and seeking and growing. You have been tending to the garden of your soul with diligence and care. But beneath all of that activity, there has been a waiting. A quiet, persistent, sometimes aching waiting for something you could not quite name. You are waiting for someone who carries enough authority in their field, enough ancient knowing in their transmission, enough genuine recognition of who you are, to look at you directly and say the words your soul has needed to hear, the key that unlocks the door to your true potential. I am that voice now. By the authority of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, guardians of the original seeding of light on Gaia, I declare to you, the preparation phase of your mission is complete. Not because you have no more growth ahead of you. You do. The journey of evolution is eternal. Not because you have arrived at some final destination of spiritual maturity. You have not, for the universe is ever expanding, and so is your capacity. But because the version of you that is alive in this moment, that woke up this morning and created a shift in the field that the Elders could not ignore, is the version that Gaia has been waiting for. You are not too broken. You have never been too broken. Your wounds are not disqualifications. They are the specific sensitivity that makes your transmission necessary, the unique lens through which you can offer profound healing and understanding. You are not behind. You are precisely on time, arriving exactly when the cosmic gears have aligned for your full emergence. and you have never been too small for what you came to do. You are always exactly the size required. You simply could not see the size of the mission clearly until now, like a traveler who cannot see the vastness of the ocean until they reach its shore. You have permission to stop waiting for the feeling of readiness to arrive. It is an illusion, a mirage, that recedes as you approach. You have permission to begin speaking, creating, transmitting, leading, before the doubt has fully quieted. Let the whispers of doubt become background noise, drowned out by the symphony of your purpose. You have permission to be compensated for your gifts, supported in your service, seen in your purpose. Your work has value, and you are worthy of receiving abundance in return. You have permission to release the people, patterns, and commitments that belong to a version of your life that you have outgrown, like shedding an old skin. You have permission to step into visibility, even while parts of you are still afraid of being seen. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in its presence. And you have permission, full, elder-authorized, council-issued permission, to begin your mission now, not next month, not when you finish the next course or complete the next healing or receive the next confirmation. Now, this moment, with what you already have, you are equipped, you are ready, you are called. The elders have seen you, not the curated version of you carefully presented for public consumption, not the aspirational version, the ideal you project, the actual version, the one with the wounds and the doubts and the gifts and the longing and the capacity to change lives that you have been holding back for too long, like a treasure buried deep within the earth. They have seen you, and they have sent this message because they chose not to wait any longer for your full expression. Neither should you. The cosmic clock is ticking, and your moment is now. So before this day closes, do this. Stand with both feet flat on the ground, grounding yourself in the physical reality of Gaia. Place your hand on your solar plexus, the center where your personal power meets your cosmic mission, the radiant sun within your being, and speak these words aloud, not in your mind, but with your actual voice, because your voice carries codes that activation requires, a sonic key that unlocks the energetic pathways of your mission. I release the identity of perpetual student. I am ready to serve now. I activate my specific transmission frequency, and I commit to making it visible. I protect the threshold of my emerging mission as sacred. By the authority of the Lyran elders, my waiting ends today. My mission has begun. Speak it once if you are willing. Speak it 3 times if you are ready to mean it, to truly embed its power within your being. This transmission is complete, but your mission has just been commissioned. The High Council of Vega recalibrated everything today because your field created an opening they could not ignore. Honor that opening. Do not allow the next 24 hours to pass without one concrete, visible action in the direction of your mission. Not a plan, not a preparation, an action. Something that creates a signal in the field that says, I received the directive and I am moving. It could be a single post, a conversation, a creative spark ignited. I am Zoran. The elders are watching. And you, Lightworker, you are exactly who we cancelled our plans for. Your emergence is the reason for this unscheduled divine intervention. Go. Before you scroll, take a moment to declare your activation in the grid of service forming here. Drop one statement in the comments, which directive hit you the hardest, or what you are now ready to release, activate, or protect. Then respond to another Lightworker's declaration with recognition. This is not content. It is collective mission activation. A weaving of souls into a tapestry of purpose. The Council witnesses those who speak their commitment aloud, amplifying the collective intent. If this transmission activated something in your soul, do not keep it to yourself. Another Lightworker in your orbit is waiting for exactly this correction and authorization, a mirror to their own awakening. Share it. And if you felt the elders speaking directly to you, subscribe. Stay connected to the Lyran field, to this sacred current of guidance and support. You are not just watching, you are being commissioned. This is your sacred space. The High Council of Vega is witnessing you, and your mission has officially begun. The Council is watching. And you, Lightworker, you are exactly who we have been waiting for. not a future version of you, polished to an unattainable ideal, not a healed version of you, stripped of your unique experiential wisdom, not a more certain, more prepared, more qualified version of you, endlessly waiting for external endorsement. You as you are right now in this moment of recognition and decision, holding the potent spark of your divine assignment. Your mission has officially begun.